Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, which is to say in the Paleo Hebrew, Yahweh, which is the name of our Heavenly Father, meaning He is, Bahashem, meaning in the name, Yahweh Shai, meaning He is our salvation. And that is who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, a so-called black man, okay? And I was just scrolling the internet and I came across this article and I read it and I laughed and I knew I had to jump on it, man, because look what the article reads. Look at the headline. Jamie Dimon says the next generation of employees will work 3.5 days a week and live to 100 years old. That's comical, man. The vain thoughts of these heathens thinking that their houses are going to continue to go on forever, and on top of that, they're not even going to work as hard, and they're going to live longer, okay? I had to laugh at this, man, because ain't no way in hell they're going to live to be 100 and work 3.5 days, man, all right? We gonna put their ass to work, man. All right, thus saith the Lord, man. But it's amusing, man, just to get an inside analysis on what these heathens think, man. And we gonna get scriptures to back it up. So this is Jamie Dimon. He says the next generation of employees will work 3.5 days a week and live to 100 years old. And he got to be talking about his people, man, because us Israelites, we ain't working at all anymore. And we gonna have slaves in the kingdom, and it's gonna be you other nations, man. All right. It says JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon is shaking off doomsday predictions. You see? And this is gonna tie in perfect to that one of the precepts I'm gonna get. Okay. Why do what? Heathens rage and people imagine vain things. Okay, here it is. This guy knows the prophecy of Babylon the Great, and he says he's shaking off the doomsday predictions, okay? About what? AI means for humanity, instead laying out how he sees the technology vastly improving businesses and the work-life balance of their employees. Well, let me tell you something. AI is only going to get you so far, okay? Being spearheaded by that chip. And then what? The thermonuclear missiles are going to come and destroy this place, the United States of America. And then what? Yahweh Shai is going to make his grand entrance, his return. And then you other nations are going into slavery. All right? Beginning with you elites. Okay? It says even Dimon, a fierce advocate of long established career norms such as working hard, being prepared for anything, and working in the office, says future generations of employees could work a day and a half less every week thanks to AI. And AI isn't going to save you from going into slavery, man. Okay? You going into slavery and you're going to work long, hard, gruesome days, and you ain't going to live to see you're not going to live to see 100, man. You're going to be lucky if you make it to 70. We gonna get every last drop out of your ass, man. All right? Living to 100 and working 3.5 days, that's comical, man. That's comical. O thou that dwellest in the cliff, okay? You so-called Edomites, you see? That's comical, all right? Now let's get a few precepts. All right, we in the book of Obadiah. And we're going to jump down to the 3rd verse, and it reads, the pride of thy heart have deceived thee. You see? And that's just it, man. The pride of your mind has deceived you to think that the next generation and generations that come after that are going to work less days and live longer. All right? Because essentially, you're trying to secure your fate. Okay? You're trying to offset prophecy because after this kingdom falls, it's the kingdom of heaven, man. And what does that entail for you Edomites? you going into slavery and then you being done away with. What does that entail for the other nations outside of Edom? That they're going into slavery and then they're going to be sent back to their lands where they're going to be tributaries and continue to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, but they're not going to be under slavery as they were for that first 1,000 years, okay? It says, the pride of thy heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, right? Which is why you see the infrastructures here, with these skyscrapers, because why? It reminds them when they dwell in those cliffs of those rocks in the Caucasus Mountains, man. All right? That's why they like these high structures, man. It reminds them of their times when they spent in the cliffs and the rocks in Petra and in the Caucasus Mountains, okay? It says, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? You see, that's the mindset and the proud and the boastness of Esau, Edom, man. Okay, we're gonna work less days and live longer. All right, 100 years. All right, when the scripture said it's a blessing if you make it past 80. Okay, so you thinking you gon' with your AI live longer and work less, all right? You gonna be sadly mistaken when we take you in them fetters and chains and throw you on the field to work. Work, boy. We're gonna have a whole lot of work for you to do, man. Starting off with burying them dead bodies, man. All right? And it's gonna be complete hell for you, man. All right? It says, who shall bring me down to the ground? Right. And after your 1,000 years is up, while we in this chapter, let's just go ahead and read the prophecy after that. It says, verse 18, in the house of Jacob shall be a fire, in the house of Joseph a flame, in the house of Esau for stubble. So you're going to be what? Let's read. And they shall kindle in them and devour them. You're going to be devoured. You're going to be done. You're going to be completely done away with. Okay. And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh have spoken it. That's all you need to know, man. Yahweh have spoken it. So your days are numbered, man. You living to be 100 years and working 3.5 days. Hey, man, you got to laugh at that. That's why I say it's comical. I had to do a lesson on it, or at least a response, man. Psalms 2 says what? Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? They can imagine all they want. 3.5 days, 100 years, you going into slavery, man. And you ain't going to be working no 3.5 days. Let me just lay it out on the line for you. You're going to be working 6 days a week. And when you get that Sabbath, that day of rest, we're going to be meditating terror, man. Even in your thoughts, okay? So there will be no rest for you, man. All right? Even in your day of rest, it's gonna be crucial and brutal for you, because we're gonna be putting all type of, thoughts inside your head that's gonna be terrorizing your ass, man. That you're gonna seethe and wait to get back to work, so you don't have to sit around and not think about all these terrible things, man. So it says, why do heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? Right, because, they don't want to go into slavery, but guess what? They going, so they want to imagine a vain thing. 3.5 work weeks, 3.5 day work weeks, and living to be 100 years old. That's a vain thing. It says, the kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against Yahweh and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder. You see? They don't want to submit themselves. They want to what? Work shorter work weeks. They want to what? Live longer, man. This is what they want. This is what they want to happen in the kingdom, man. It says, and cast away their cords from us. Right. They don't want to come into subjectivity, man. All right. This is why it's going to be a marvelous thing, man, when we take y'all asses into slavery, man, and round y'all up. It's going to be a beautiful thing. Okay. It says, verse 4, he that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. Right. That's why I say this is comical, man. Yahweh laughing at them, man. 3.5 day work weeks plus Plus, on top of that, you gonna live longer after Jake had to get this gruesome slavery where y'all beat the hell out of our people and they was lucky to get past 60 and 70 years old. You gonna outdo that? Man, that's comical. Verse 4, he that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision. Right, he's got them all type of ways coming and going, man. They're gonna sadly, not sadly, but they're gonna soon find out, man. Talking about the next generation and generations. Man, you ain't got that much time left. It says, verse 5, then shall he speak unto them in his wrath and vex them in his sore displeasure. Right, he's gonna oppress the hell out of them, man. All right, they gonna see that 3.5 day, 100-year vain imagination thing. Hey, man, that's just where it's gonna end at. Okay, we're gonna replace those thoughts with terror, man. Matter of fact, let's go there. Isaiah 33 in verse 18. It says, thy heart shall meditate terror. So, hey, man, you heathens, man, y'all don't know what y'all got in store for you, man. But we talking about Esau, Edom, the wicked, all right, who can't get right. This is gonna be your hell, boy. All right, you gonna really feel what it feels like to go into slavery, man, for them 1,000 years. You gonna get it. All right, we gonna meditate terror on you on your day off, your Sabbath. You gonna think you gotta rest, man, but your mind gonna be scrambled from the terror we gonna put on them, man. It says, where is the scribe? Where is the receiver? Where is he that counted the towers, man? It will be no rest for you, man. All right, you will not be able to relax. Your 100, you thinking you gonna live to be 100? You gonna be, man. Look at here, man. It's funny, like I said, it's comical, man. You want to work 3.5 days less. 3.5 day work weeks, a day and a half less, and live to be 100 years old. Come on, Esau, man. You know better than that. You know better than that. What does the scripture say? Psalms 90 and 10. The days of our years. Let me see. Let's jump up to verse 9. Psalms 90 and 9. For all our days are passed away in thy wrath. We spend our years as a tale that is told. Right. So our years is already told how long we're going to live, man. And you talking about 100 years, man. That's comical. Okay. Especially you being the wicked. You think your days are going to be prolonged? Come on, man. You going to live your days. You going to fly away. Gonna bring your ass back and we're gonna put you back to work, man. Just like that for 1,000 years. That's gonna be your sentence, your judgment. Be born into the kingdom, which is your hell. Work all your days. Damn. Ooh. Work all your days. We want all of them. All 6 days. You're gonna be working. And on that 7th, we're going to be meditating terror. Not to say that we're not going to be meditating terror on your 6 days while you're working. It's just on that Sabbath is what? Rest. So we ain't going to work you, but we going to be meditating terror. We're going to be putting terror inside your heart, man. It says, verse 10, the days of our years are 70, which is 70. So how you going to try to be out, smart in the Most High and saying we're going to live to be 100 while working less days? It says, and if by reason of strength they be fourscore years. So if you lucky, you can get 80, all right? But you ain't going to have no strength, man. We going to be wearing your ass out, all right? I'm talking about wearing your ass out, man. You get to 70, man, if you make it to 70, we might have to revisit how we working your ass, man. Because we really want to put you to work, man. And then you can fly away, because all spirits go into the heaven, and then we gonna what? Bring your ass right back and get you back to work, man. It says what? And if by reason of strength they be fourscore years, which is 80, Yet is their strength labor and sorrow. So you're going to have a lot of labor and sorrow to come, all right? A lot of labor and sorrow. It says, for it is soon cut off. All right, you ain't gonna make it to 100, man. 100-year-old Edomite in the kingdom? Fuck. Come on, man. That don't even sound right, man. You putting your ass to work, man. We want all your strength, man. We want all your strength. We don't want, what the hell we gonna do with 100-year-old Edomite, man? No. Fuck no, man. We want your strength, man. We want to deprive you from all your strength, man. We want to get the best work out of you. Okay? It says, for it is soon cut off and we fly away. Right? After your time is up, you what? You fly away. You go back up to the heavens, man. Okay? All spirits of men go to the heaven, and the beasts, they stay down. So you going back up, and guess what? You're going to come right back down to work, man. Right back down to work. And it's a beautiful thing to behold, man. This is a beautiful thing to behold. This is part of the glory of the gospel, man. Having heathens to work for us, man. And we going to put them to work, man. Oh, man. We going to put them to work. And we going to do whatever we want with them, man. You know? So it's going to be a beautiful thing in the kingdom, man. Let's go to Ecclesiastes 3, and let's start at 16. It says, and moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, which is what? Earth. That wickedness was there. And the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there. So we got under the sun, we got the righteous, which is the Israelites, and we got the wicked, which is the Edomites. It says what? I said in my heart, the Most High should judge the righteous and the wicked. For there is a time there for every purpose and for every work, right? And when your ass come back and go into slavery, it's going to be time for you to work, man. Okay? Plenty of work, all right? Plenty of work, all right? 6 days, not no 3.5, man. It says, verse 18, I said in my heart concerning the estate of the sons of men, that the Most High might manifest them, and that they might see that they themselves are beasts. All right? Because Esau, Edom, man, you the lowest of the lowest, man. It says what? Verse 19, for that which befalleth the sons of men befalleth beasts, which is what? Even one thing befalleth them. As the one dieth, so just like men and beasts die, so doeth the other. Yea, they have all one breath. All right? We gonna get every last drop out of it from you, Esau. We gonna get every last drop out of that breath, man. We don't want your ass 100 years old, man. What good is you walking around just, taking up oxygen, man, not doing anything? What the hell? We want 100-year-old Edomite who can't perform and breathe in air, man. What the hell is that gonna do for the kingdom, man? If you can't produce, we can't use you, man. We gonna get rid of you and then we'll bring you back. Okay? Through the power of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. We don't need 100-year-old Edomite walking around with a goddamn cane in his hand, all right? Wasting our damn air, man. No. If you can't produce and work in them fields, we gonna get rid of your ass, man, and bring you back again where we can use you, man. All right? So it says, for that which befelleth the sons of men befelleth beasts, even one thing befelleth them. As the one dieth, so doeth the other. Yea, they have all one breath, so that a man have no preeminence above a beast. For all is vanity, right? And you thinking you gonna live to be 100 years old, man, that's complete insanity, man. All right? You gonna take your ass and get in them fields and work all your good years, man. We want them all right? And then after that, that's it for you, man. You're gonna be lucky if you get to see 70, yet alone 80, and you talking about a damn 100? Where you gonna be what? Just uselessly wasting our air on this earth, man, by breathing. No, man, we can do something better with you. Put you down and bring you back, man. It says, verse 20, all go into one place. All are of the dust and turn to dust again. Verse 21, who knoweth the spirit of man that goeth upward, right, that fly away. See? So when your time is served here on earth and you perish and you turn back to the dust, your spirit is going to what? Fly away and go back up to the heavens. And through your counterparts on the earth, the other Edomites, they're going to what? Procreate and bring your ass right back. Or we may, smash you on sight and raise you back up and put you right back to work, man. Okay? It says what? All go into one place. All are of the dust and all turn to dust again. 21. Who knoweth the spirit of man that goeth upward, and the spirit of the beast that goeth downward to the earth? Right. So the spirit of man returned to him that created him, which is Yahweh, which is in the heavens. So the spirit fly away, but that of the beast, it goes to the earth, man. It says 22, wherefore I perceive that there is nothing better than that a man should rejoice in his own works, for that is his portion. Who shall bring him to see what shall be after him? Right, because there's no remembrance, man, but we gonna bring your ass right back to work, man, okay? We gonna have your ass right back down, man, you see? And it's going to be a beautiful thing, man, okay? Because you a proudful ass person, man, all right? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the race, they are proudful people, man. To think that their houses are going to continue to go on forever and that they can, promise the people less days of working and living longer, that's a proudful ass spirit, man. And that's why we got to break their ass, man, like a potter, a vessel, like a rod break a potter's vessel, man. We got to break these people. It's going to be a beautiful thing to break your spirit, man. All right? We can't wait, man. We want you to bring this powerful ass spirit into the kingdom, man, because it's going to make it all the more satisfying to break your ass and put you to work, man. All right? So your 3.5 days and 100 years, that's all vain, man. Why do the people rage in the heathen imagine a vain thing? Because they don't want to go into slavery, man. But guess what? They can't offset prophecy, and they're going to take their ass to slavery, and ain't nothing they can do about it, all right? Ain't nothing they can do about it. So let's wrap it up and close out in 1 Peter 5 and verse 8. And it reads, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. And see, to you simple ass 2/3 Jakes, man, you look at this and you say, oh, that's a beautiful thing. I don't got to work 6 days a week, 5 days a week, and I can live to be 100 years old. F that, man. In the kingdom, you got immortality, man, and you got slaves, all right? We weren't meant to come down here and work and only have 100 years or 80 years at best. No, we were meant to be immortals and have slaves, man. All right? So get the hell out of that mindset, man. Be sober. Be vigilant. Because your adversary, the devil, the so-called white man, he wants you thinking like that. All right? He wants you to be complacent with just having 3 days work weeks and hoping to live to be 100. Okay? Because of why? Some damn AI? Come on, man. Yo, Esau, I give it to you, man. You are subtle, man. All right? More subtle than any beast of the field. You are subtle, man. You can sell, what is that saying? I can sell snow to a Eskimo. You slick, man. You are that snake oil salesman, man. I give it to you. It says, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. All right? And, hey, you 2/3, man, if you looking forward to that, hey, may the Most High judge your ass too on this side, which he is, man. All right? And then you'll come back in the kingdom in your right mind. All right? So that's going to be it. We're going to wrap it up. Pray someone was edified through this lesson. And until the next time, if it be the Lord's will, stay strong, stay in the faith, We almost home. Shalom. Peace.